Forget the New Year's toast. The real 2026 doesn't start in January, the real year begins in August. That is the moment the old world collapses so you can finally take absolute command of your destiny. We are entering a year that smells of gunpowder and digital revolution. The world is in convulsions. Though numerologically we write a 1, a symbol of new beginnings, the first half of 2026 will look more like the cleanup after a party that went horribly wrong. It is the aftershock of the year of the snake. We've shed our skin, but the new layer is still too sensitive for the harsh sun of reality. Do you feel the material fatigue? The losses of the past year were heavy. People, illusions, and securities walked away. Many of you felt physical pain, pressure in the chest, inexplicable exhaustion. That wasn't aging, that was recalibration. This sorrow is now mutating into something else, into cold determination. The atmosphere is thickening. This isn't the calm before the storm. It is the storm, currently raging beneath the surface of the information flow and the collective unconscious. Governments and institutions that seemed unshakable are beginning to crumble. Prepare for unprecedented earthquakes in the highest offices. The faces of world leaders we considered constants will suddenly vanish from the stage. These aren't minor cosmetic changes. We are talking about the end of an era. The reason is Pluto, definitely settling into Aquarius. Pluto is the planet that drags skeletons out of the closet. Aquarius is the sign of humanity, networks, and transparency. What does this mean? Secrets kept under the lid for decades, client lists, financial flows in tax havens, backroom war deals, will be hacked, leaked, and exposed. We will see the fall of media moguls and spiritual gurus who preached water while drinking wine. The forecast is relentless. The Middle East, Russia, but also the West. Even the British monarchy may shake to its foundations. Can you imagine King Charles III laying down the crown? The old world, represented by the archetype of fathers and rulers, will be uncompromisingly consigned to history. The patriarchal top-down management model is ceasing to function because Earth's frequency no longer supports this type of heavy controlling energy. The conflict isn't just up there. It's in our pockets, on our screens. The battle for free speech will escalate. Censorship and the effort to control the narrative will peak in the first half of the year. Algorithms will be tightened to the max. But it is futile. It's like trying to stop a burst dam with your bare hands. The critical mass has already seen through the game. Social discontent will start bubbling like magma, looking for a way to erupt. It is the rebellion of the common man against a system that stopped serving people and began devouring itself. To understand this chaos, we must look back. The energy of 2026 is a strong echo of 1999. Let's go back to August 11th, 1999. A total solar eclipse occurred at 18 degrees Leo. In astrology, Leo symbolizes the king, the ego, the ruler. A solar eclipse in Leo means nothing less than the death of the king. This very eclipse was linked to the famous Nostradamus prophecy about the arrival of the King of Terror. And Nostradamus wasn't wrong. Just 2 days before the eclipse, on August 9th, 1999, Vladimir Putin was appointed Russian Prime Minister. The king took the stage. That year generally ended the free, chaotic 90s and began a global era of centralization, fear, surveillance, and the building of a global security apparatus. And now comes the most important part. On August 12, 2026, this eclipse returns, almost to the exact same degree. The universe is giving us a second chance. But there is a crucial difference. This time the eclipse stands in exact opposition to Pluto in Aquarius, the sign of freedom, decentralization, revolution, and the power of the people. So 2026 is not a repetition of 1999. It is its cure. It is the antidote. If 1999 installed the era of kings, centralized power, and fear, 2026 brings their fall and the rise of truth. The cycle of one-man power is closing. Energy is shifting from the pyramid to the circle. Until August, however, we must eat what we have cooked. We are living in the energy of the tarot card Wheel of Fortune. We cannot build a new house on rotting foundations. That is why icons are falling, why visionaries are going bankrupt, why companies without a higher purpose are collapsing. The economy will undergo shock therapy. Money as we know it, based on debt and trust in institutions, will lose its aura of stability. People will instinctively withdraw energy from corporations destroying the planet and redirect it to local creators. An economy of the soul will emerge. You won't pay for a brand. You will pay for the vibration the creator put into the product. And then it comes, August 12th, 2026. The sky darkens. The world dims. In magic, there is no stronger moment for a hard reset of the system. What dragged on for years will suddenly explode. The earth will react, fire from volcanoes, water from the heavens. The planet is detoxing just like us. It is a fever burning out the infection. At this breaking point, the wheat will separate from the chaff. Whoever does not stand firm in their integrity will be swept away. Many who cling desperately to old paradigms may experience a deep psychological crisis. Even the alcohol industry faces a shock. The awakening generation refuses to numb their senses. They want a clear head for the new age. Alcohol lowers vibrations, and in 2026, maintaining high vibration will be a matter of survival in the new reality. Once the dust settles after the August eclipse, we enter the full power of the year of the horse. The energy will bolt. What was stuck will shoot forward at jet speed. Chaos will make way for a new reality. Technology is a mirror. Instead of the Internet of 99, artificial intelligence takes the stage. It will serve as an uncompromising mirror. For those creating from ego and fear, it will take their jobs. For those creating from soul and inspiration, it will serve as a rocket engine. Censorship paradoxically created an indestructible, decentralized network of truth that will run beyond the reach of government kill switches. Your internal GPS will be more accurate than ever before. You will know things before they happen. A lie will physically hurt. When someone lies to you, you will feel it in your gut. Communication will accelerate. Words will often be unnecessary. New, tribal communities will form. People will connect based on deep resonance, not necessity, mortgages, or fear of loneliness. Thousands of dysfunctional marriages will dissolve to make space for twin flame unions and spiritual partnerships. People will take life into their own hands. Do-it-yourself is no longer a hobby. It is an act of independence. Growing food, healing with herbs, repairing things, these are the new weapons against consumerism. Herbs and skills will be worth their weight in gold. The pharmaceutical industry will start losing its monopoly because people will understand that disease is just a message from the soul that cannot be switched off with a pill. A baby boom of children of change is coming. New souls who are not afraid of chaos because they are the change. These children will be born with fully activated DNA and will not accept the old educational system. The year 2026 is not the end of the world. It is the end of the world as we knew it. It is an invitation. Until August, we will be tested. Let go of everything that does not serve you. Dysfunctional relationships, draining jobs, false trust in political saviors, addiction to drama. Because in the second half of the year, the tarot card, the magician, takes the reins. The magician is not a victim. The magician does not wait for the government to raise pensions or for the boss to give a raise. The magician holds all the elements in hand: fire, water, air, and earth. He has the power to create reality through his imagination and his word. The universe is now asking you, now that you know the truth, now that you have seen behind the curtain and the masks have fallen, what will you create? No more excuses about fate, karma, or parents. From August 2026, you hold the brush. The canvas is blank. Is it terrifying? Maybe. Freedom is always terrifying to a slave, but it is the only path to evolution. So, are you ready to stop being a spectator and become the magician?